Imagine a civilization so advanced that their engineering feats still puzzle modern scientists today. The Inca Empire, thriving high in the Andes, accomplished what many would consider impossible, crafting structures and systems that defy logic and stand the test of time. Their mastery of stonework, water management, and urban planning wasn't just impressive, it was revolutionary. In this video, we'll explore 50 of their most astonishing engineering marvels, from the iconic Machu Picchu to lesser-known yet equally baffling sites like Moray and Tepan. These creations weren't just about functionality, they were a testament to the Incas' deep understanding of nature, astronomy, and engineering principles that seem almost otherworldly. So, if you're ready to uncover the secrets of a civilization that built wonders beyond our modern comprehension, stay with us. By the end of this journey, you'll see why the Incas' ingenuity continues to inspire awe and wonder centuries later. Now, let's turn our attention to the first marvel on our list, the awe-inspiring Sacsayhuamán. This colossal fortress, perched high above the city of Cusco, is a true testament to Inca ingenuity. Built with massive stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, Sacsayhuamán showcases the Incas' mastery of precision cutting. The stones fit together so seamlessly that not even a piece of paper can slide between them. But here's the mystery. How did the Inca transport these enormous blocks without the use of wheels or iron tools? Theories abound, from the use of wooden rollers to advanced lever systems, yet the exact methods remain unknown. Strategically located, Sacsayhuamán served as both a defensive stronghold and a ceremonial site, offering a commanding view of the surrounding valleys. Its zigzagging walls, often compared to the teeth of a puma, reflect the Incas' deep connection to their spiritual beliefs and their environment. As we marvel at this engineering wonder, it's clear that Sacsayhuamán stands not just as a fortress, but as a symbol of the Incas' unparalleled skill and vision. Next, we journey to one of the most iconic marvels of the Inca civilization, Machu Picchu. Nestled high in the Andes Mountains, this ancient citadel is a masterpiece of architectural brilliance. The terraced fields carved into the steep mountainside demonstrate the Incas' exceptional ability to adapt to challenging terrain. These terraces not only prevented soil erosion, but also created microclimates ideal for growing a variety of crops. Equally impressive is the advanced water management system that ensured a steady supply of water to the entire city. Carefully designed channels and fountains redirected rainfall and natural springs, showcasing the Incas' deep understanding of hydraulic engineering. Beyond its practical innovations, Machu Picchu is also a testament to the Incas' astronomical knowledge. Key structures align with celestial events such as the solstices and equinoxes, reflecting their reverence for the cosmos. Lost to the world for centuries, Machu Picchu was rediscovered in the early 20th century by Hiram Bingham and has since captivated millions as a symbol of human ingenuity. Today, it stands as a wonder of the world, drawing visitors from every corner of the globe to marvel at its timeless beauty and mystery. Moving forward, let's uncover the strategic marvel of Ollantaytambo, a site that seamlessly blends military might with agricultural ingenuity. This ancient stronghold, perched in the sacred valley, served as both a royal estate and a fortress, showcasing the Incas' dual mastery of defense and cultivation. The site's intricate stonework is a sight to behold, with massive blocks of stone precisely fitted together without the use of mortar. These stones, some weighing several tons, were quarried from a site miles away and transported up steep terrain, leaving modern engineers puzzled by the methods used. The terraces at Ollantaytambo are equally remarkable, designed not only to stabilize the steep hillside but also to create fertile land for crops, much like those at Machu Picchu. What sets Ollantaytambo apart is its strategic layout, with high walls and narrow passages that made it nearly impregnable to invaders. The site also played a key role as a ceremonial center, with its temple area featuring finely carved stones that align with astronomical events. Today, Ollantaytambo stands as a testament to the Inca's ability to combine practicality with artistry, offering visitors a glimpse into the empire's multifaceted genius. As we explore further, this fortress continues to reveal its secrets, challenging our understanding of ancient engineering and strategic planning. Now, let's shift our focus to the awe-inspiring Qorikancha, the Temple of the Sun in Cusco, a site that stands as a shining example of Inca devotion and architectural brilliance. This sacred temple was once the most revered religious site in the empire, its walls literally gleaming with gold. The interior was said to be lined with sheets of gold, while golden statues and intricate decorations adorned its halls, symbolizing the Incas' deep connection to their sun god Inti. The precision of the stone masonry here is extraordinary, with stones so perfectly interlocked that even a knife blade cannot slip between them. This technique not only showcased their engineering prowess but also ensured the structure's resilience against earthquakes. However, with the arrival of the Spanish, Qorikancha's fate took a dramatic turn. Much of its gold was stripped away, and the temple was transformed into the foundation for the convent of Santo Domingo. Despite this transformation, the original Inca stonework remains visible, a testament to its enduring strength and craftsmanship. Beyond its physical beauty, Qorikancha held significant spiritual and astronomical importance. It served as a center for rituals and ceremonies, and its layout aligned with celestial events, reflecting the Incas' sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. Today, Qorikancha stands as a powerful reminder of the Incas' spiritual legacy and their ability to create structures that harmonized with both the heavens and the earth. As we continue, this temple invites us to ponder the intersection of faith, science, and artistry in the ancient world. Moving from the spiritual splendor of Qorikancha, let's step into the fascinating world of Inca agricultural innovation with Moray, a site that defies expectations and showcases the ingenuity of ancient farming practices. Nestled in the sacred valley, Moray is a series of circular terraces carved into the earth, resembling a natural amphitheater. These terraces are not just visually striking, they are believed to have served as an agricultural laboratory for the Inca. Each level of the terraces features a distinct microclimate created by variations in temperature, sunlight exposure, and wind patterns. This ingenious design allowed the Inca to experiment with different crops and growing conditions, effectively creating a controlled environment for crop cultivation. Imagine the precision required to design such a system, where potatoes, maize, and other staple crops could be tested and adapted to thrive in diverse climates. This experimentation was crucial for the Inca, enabling them to maximize agricultural productivity across their vast and varied empire. Moray's circular design also suggests a deep understanding of topography and hydrology, as the terraces were engineered to ensure proper drainage and water distribution. Beyond its practical uses, Moray may have held ceremonial significance, symbolizing the Incas' reverence for the earth and its cycles. Today, this site stands as a testament to the Incas' advanced agricultural knowledge and their ability to harmonize innovation with the natural world. As we explore further, Moray invites us to marvel at how ancient practices continue to inspire modern farming techniques. From the agricultural wonders of Moray, we now journey to the terraces and temples of Pisac, a site that masterfully blends architectural brilliance with the natural landscape. Perched high above the sacred valley, Pisac is renowned for its extensive terraces that cascade down the mountainside, creating a breathtaking visual harmony with the surrounding environment. These terraces were not only functional, serving as fertile grounds for crops, but also a testament to the Incas' ability to adapt their constructions to the land's contours. What makes Pisac truly remarkable is its intricate network of water channels, meticulously designed to distribute water evenly across the terraces. This system highlights the Incas' deep understanding of hydraulic engineering and their commitment to sustainability. Beyond its practical uses, Pisac is also steeped in ceremonial significance. At the summit of the site lies a collection of temples, including the revered Temple of the Sun, believed to have been a center for astronomical observations and religious rituals. The precision of the stonework in these temples mirrors that of other Inca marvels, with tightly fitted stones that have endured centuries of weathering. Scholars suggest that Pisac's construction may have been tied to the Incas' concept of sacred geography, aligning with natural features and celestial events to create a space that bridged the earthly and the divine. Whether as an agricultural hub, a spiritual sanctuary, or an architectural masterpiece, Pisac continues to captivate visitors with its seamless integration of human ingenuity and the natural world. As we uncover its mysteries, Pisac invites us to reflect on how the Inca transformed rugged landscapes into enduring symbols of harmony and innovation. Moving from the terraced splendor of Pisac, we now turn our attention to Tipon, a site that showcases the Incas' unparalleled mastery of hydraulic engineering. Nestled in the lush Cusco Valley, Tipon is a marvel of water management, featuring an intricate network of canals, aqueducts, and fountains that function with remarkable precision to this day. This engineering feat was designed not only to irrigate crops but also to demonstrate the Incas' deep reverence for water, a sacred element in their culture. The terraces of Tipon are fed by a natural spring, with water channeled through a complex system that distributes it evenly across the site. What makes this system extraordinary is its ability to maintain a steady flow without erosion or overflow, a testament to the Incas' understanding of hydraulics and topography. Scholars believe Tipon may have been a royal garden or retreat, reserved for the elite to enjoy its serene beauty and sophisticated waterworks. The precision of its stone constructions, including perfectly aligned channels and fountains, mirrors the craftsmanship seen in other Inca sites, yet here, the focus on water elevates it to a unique status. Beyond its practical uses, Tipon's design reflects a harmonious relationship between human innovation and natural resources, embodying the Incas' philosophy of balance and sustainability. As we explore its flowing pathways and tranquil terraces, Tipon invites us to appreciate the ingenuity of a civilization that transformed water into both a life-sustaining force and a work of art. Shifting our gaze to the remote peaks of the Andes, we encounter the breathtaking ruins of Choqquequirao, often referred to as the sister city of Machu Picchu. This lesser-known site, perched high above the Apurimac River, rivals its famous counterpart in both scale and splendor. The terraces of Choqquequirao cascade down the mountainside, meticulously engineered to support agriculture while blending seamlessly with the rugged terrain. These expansive terraces, some of which remain shrouded in vegetation, hint at the site's former grandeur and its importance as a ceremonial and administrative center. The plazas and ceremonial spaces, adorned with intricate stonework, suggest that Choqquequirao was a site of deep spiritual significance, potentially serving as a pilgrimage destination or a retreat for Inca nobles. Scholars speculate that Choqquequirao may have been a strategic counterpart to Machu Picchu, functioning as a gateway to the sacred Vilcabamba region. Its isolation and challenging access have preserved its mystique, making it a treasure trove for archaeologists and adventurers alike. The site's terraces, plazas, and ceremonial platforms echo the architectural brilliance of Machu Picchu, yet Choqquequirao stands apart with its unique layout and untamed beauty. As we uncover its secrets, Choqquequirao invites us to imagine a time when the Inca civilization flourished in harmony with the unforgiving Andean landscape, and to marvel at the ingenuity that continues to captivate the modern world. Continuing our journey along the Inca Trail, we now arrive at the captivating site of Huayna, whose name means forever young in Quechua. nestled on a steep mountainside, this complex is a remarkable testament to the Incas' ability to harmonize architecture with nature. The terraces of Huayna curve gracefully along the terrain, serving both agricultural and structural purposes, stabilizing the slope while providing space for crops. These terraces, along with the site's ceremonial fountains and residential buildings, highlight the Incas' advanced understanding of engineering and their reverence for water, which flows through the site in a series of carefully designed channels. Huayna's strategic location along the Inca Trail suggests it played a crucial role as a resting point for travelers and pilgrims making their way to Machu Picchu. Its proximity to the final destination adds to the sense of anticipation and wonder that defines this ancient route. For modern-day hikers, Huayna offers a glimpse into the Incas' world, where every structure and pathway was imbued with purpose and meaning. The site's preservation and its seamless integration with the surrounding landscape remind us of the Incas' enduring legacy, inviting us to appreciate the ingenuity that shaped their civilization and continues to inspire awe centuries later. Moving further into the ingenuity of Inca engineering, let's explore the water temple of Tambamache, often referred to as the Bath of the Inca. Located just outside Cusco, this site is a stunning example of the Incas' mastery over hydraulic systems. Tambamache is renowned for its intricate network of aqueducts and canals, which channel water from natural springs with remarkable precision. The water flows through carefully constructed stone channels, creating a series of cascading fountains that continue to function flawlessly to this day. The engineering here is so advanced that the exact methods used to achieve such consistent water flow and pressure remain a mystery to modern scientists. Beyond its technical brilliance, Tambamache is believed to have served as a ceremonial site dedicated to water worship, underscoring the Incas' deep spiritual connection to this vital resource. The symmetrical design and meticulous craftsmanship of the site reflect not only their technical expertise but also their reverence for natural elements. As you stand before Tambamache, it's impossible not to marvel at how the Inca transformed a simple spring into a place of both beauty and ritual, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate and inspire. From here, we venture deeper into the heart of Inca innovation, where every structure tells a story of both practicality and profound cultural significance. Now, let's journey to the Temple of Qorikancha in Rakchai, a site that stands as a testament to the Incas' architectural ambition and spiritual depth. Dominating the landscape with its colossal walls, this temple is one of the largest structures built by the Inca civilization. The centerpiece of Rakchai is its immense central wall, which rises dramatically, supported by a series of smaller columns. What makes this temple truly unique is its blend of construction styles. Unlike many Inca sites, Rakchai combines stone masonry with adobe bricks, a technique that showcases their adaptability and ingenuity. The sheer scale of the temple suggests it was a place of great importance, likely dedicated to Qorikancha, the creator god in Inca cosmology. This site was not just a religious center but also a hub of cultural and political activity. The surrounding complex includes storage buildings, residential areas, and ceremonial spaces, indicating that Rakchai was a bustling center of life during the height of the Inca Empire. The temple's design and layout reflect the Incas' ability to harmonize architecture with their spiritual beliefs, creating a space that was both functional and sacred. As you explore Rakchai, the grandeur of its walls and the stories they hold remind us of the Incas' profound connection to their gods and their extraordinary talent for turning stone into symbols of power and devotion. Moving forward, let's turn our attention to Pucará, a fortress that stands as a striking example of Inca military and administrative ingenuity. Perched high on a hill overlooking the sacred valley, this site's strategic location is impossible to miss. Its elevated position offered a clear vantage point, making it an ideal spot for monitoring movement and defending the surrounding area. The name Puca Pucara, which translates to Red Fortress, comes from the reddish hue of its stone walls, especially striking during sunrise and sunset. These walls, constructed with precision-fit stones, are a testament to the Incas' mastery of masonry. The layout of Puca Pucara includes plazas, watchtowers, and living quarters, suggesting it served multiple purposes. While its primary function was likely military, some theories propose it also acted as an administrative center or even a rest stop for travelers and officials. Its proximity to other significant sites, such as Tambomache, hints at a broader network of interconnected facilities designed to support the empire's infrastructure. As you explore the remnants of Puca Pucara, the ingenuity of its design and its commanding presence remind us of the Incas' ability to blend practicality with grandeur, creating structures that were both functional and awe-inspiring. Now let's journey to Kenko, a ceremonial site that offers a fascinating glimpse into the spiritual and astronomical practices of the Inca. Known for its intricate carvings and mysterious stone channels, Kenko is a place where architecture and nature intertwine in remarkable ways. The site features a large limestone rock, meticulously carved with channels, steps, and niches, suggesting it was used for rituals and ceremonies. Some theories propose that these channels were designed to channel liquids, possibly for offerings or symbolic purposes during religious ceremonies. Another striking feature is the amphitheater-like space, which hints at gatherings for worship or communal events. Beyond its ceremonial use, Kenko's alignment with celestial events has led researchers to believe it may have served as an astronomical observatory. The careful positioning of certain stones and the way they interact with sunlight during solstices and equinoxes suggest the Inca used this site to track the movements of the sun and stars, integrating their spiritual beliefs with their understanding of the cosmos. Kenko's spiritual significance is further emphasized by its location near Cusco, the heart of the Inca Empire, making it a vital center for both religious and astronomical practices. As you explore the enigmatic carvings and sacred spaces of Kenko, it's impossible not to marvel at the Incas' ability to infuse their structures with both spiritual depth and scientific precision. Moving forward, let's turn our attention to the remarkable Inca road system, an engineering marvel that served as the backbone of their vast empire. This extensive network of roads stretched over thousands of miles, connecting cities, fortresses, and sacred sites across some of the most challenging terrains in the Andes. Built with incredible precision, these roads were more than just pathways. They were lifelines that facilitated communication, trade, and military movement. The Inca constructed roads that could withstand the test of time, using stone paving in some areas and carving paths directly into mountainsides where necessary. One of the most impressive aspects of this system was the suspension bridges made from woven grass and fiber, which spanned deep gorges and rivers, allowing safe passage even in the most treacherous conditions. These bridges were not only feats of engineering but also symbols of the Incas' ingenuity and adaptability. The roads were strategically designed to connect key administrative and religious centers, such as Cusco and Machu Picchu, ensuring the empire remained unified despite its vast geographic spread. Along these routes, tambos or way stations provided rest and supplies for travelers, showcasing the Incas' thoughtful planning. The road system also played a vital role in the Incas' ability to manage and control their empire, enabling rapid movement of troops and messengers. Today, the remnants of these roads continue to inspire awe, offering a glimpse into the Incas' mastery of engineering and their profound understanding of their environment. As we explore this intricate network, it's clear that the Inca roads were far more than mere paths. They were a testament to an empire's vision and resourcefulness. Next, we'll delve into the remarkable suspension bridges that made these roads possible, uncovering yet another layer of Inca innovation. One of the most striking examples of Inca ingenuity lies in their suspension bridges, which overcame some of the most daunting natural obstacles in the Andes. These bridges, crafted from woven grass and fiber, were not only functional but also masterpieces of engineering. Imagine standing on a narrow bridge swaying high above a roaring river or a deep gorge, knowing that it was built entirely by hand using organic materials. The Inca used a combination of iku grass and other natural fibers to create thick, durable cables, which were then anchored to stone abutments on either side of the chasm. The process was meticulous, requiring immense skill and coordination to ensure the bridges could support the weight of people, livestock, and goods. Remarkably, these bridges were designed to be maintained and rebuilt annually, a tradition that ensured their safety and longevity. The Incas' understanding of tension and balance allowed them to create structures that defied the limitations of their materials. These suspension bridges were vital to the empire's road network, enabling travel across impassable terrains and connecting distant regions. Even more fascinating is the influence of Inca bridge building techniques on modern engineering. The principles of tension and the use of flexible materials have inspired the design of contemporary suspension bridges, proving that the Incas' innovations were far ahead of their time. As we marvel at these ancient structures, it's clear that the Inca not only conquered their environment, but also left a legacy that continues to shape the world today. Up next, we'll explore the agricultural terraces that transformed the steep slopes of the Andes into fertile fields, showcasing yet another layer of their engineering brilliance. Turning our attention to the ingenuity of the Incas' agricultural practices, we find another marvel in their terraced fields. These expansive stepped landscapes, carved into the steep slopes of the Andes, were not just visually stunning but also a testament to their deep understanding of their environment. The terraces were meticulously designed to address the challenges of farming in such rugged terrain. By creating flat platforms supported by stone walls, the Inca prevented soil erosion, a common problem on steep hillsides. These walls also helped retain moisture, ensuring that water was distributed evenly across the fields. This innovative design transformed barren slopes into fertile farmland, capable of supporting a variety of crops such as maize, potatoes, and quinoa. Beyond their practical benefits, the terraces also played a crucial role in sustaining the Inca Empire. By maximizing crop yields, they ensured food security for a rapidly growing population. The Inca even engineered intricate irrigation systems to channel water from mountain streams directly to these terraces, demonstrating their mastery of hydraulic engineering. What's truly remarkable is how these terraces were adapted to the unique microclimates of the Andes, allowing the Inca to cultivate different crops at varying altitudes. This agricultural adaptability not only fed the empire but also strengthened its economy by producing surplus crops for trade. The legacy of these terraces extends beyond their historical significance. Modern farmers in the Andes still use similar techniques to cultivate their land, proving that the Incas' innovations remain relevant today. As we reflect on this engineering feat, it's clear that the Incas' ability to harmonize with their environment was key to their success. Next, we'll dive into their advanced hydraulic systems, which further showcase their brilliance in managing water resources. Moving forward, let's explore the Incas' mastery of water management through their advanced hydraulic systems. The Inca were not only skilled in agriculture, but also in harnessing and directing water with remarkable precision. One of their most impressive achievements was the network of aqueducts and canals that crisscrossed their empire. These structures were designed to transport water from mountain springs to cities, farms, and ceremonial sites, ensuring a reliable supply even in the dry season. The aqueducts were built with such accuracy that some of them still function today, centuries after their construction. In addition to aqueducts, the Inca engineered intricate fountains and water channels that served both practical and ceremonial purposes. For example, the fountains at sites like Tipan and Tambamache were not just sources of water, but also integral to rituals honoring water as a sacred element. The Incas' hydraulic systems were also designed to minimize waste, with carefully calculated slopes and channels that allowed water to flow efficiently without eroding the land. This level of engineering demonstrates their deep understanding of hydrology and their ability to adapt to the challenging terrain of the Andes. Beyond their practical uses, these water systems held cultural significance, reflecting the Incas' reverence for nature and their belief in the spiritual power of water. The ability to control and distribute water was not just a technical feat, but also a symbol of their connection to the natural world. Their innovations in hydraulic engineering continue to inspire admiration as modern engineers study their techniques for sustainable water management. As we uncover the brilliance of the Incas' water systems, it's clear that their ingenuity extended far beyond stone walls and terraces, shaping every aspect of their civilization. Next, we'll delve into their unparalleled stone masonry techniques, which remain a marvel of precision and craftsmanship. Turning our attention to another astonishing aspect of Inca engineering, we now explore their unparalleled mastery of stone masonry. The Incas' ability to shape and fit massive stone blocks with seamless precision remains one of their most enduring legacies. Unlike many other ancient civilizations, the Inca did not use mortar to bind their stones together. Instead, they relied on a technique known as ashlar masonry, where stones were cut and shaped to fit so tightly that not even a blade could slide between them. This method not only created incredibly sturdy structures, but also allowed them to withstand the frequent earthquakes that shake the Andes. The precision of their stonework is best seen at sites like Sacsayhuamán and Ollantaytambo, where massive blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, were transported across great distances and assembled with astonishing accuracy. The tools the Inca used were surprisingly simple, including bronze or stone hammers, chisels, and sand for polishing. Yet, with these basic tools, they achieved a level of craftsmanship that modern engineers still find difficult to replicate. One of the most fascinating aspects of their technique is how they shaped irregular stones to fit together like puzzle pieces, a method that required not only skill but also a deep understanding of geometry and structural integrity. The Incas' stonework was not just functional but also symbolic, reflecting their belief in strength, permanence, and harmony with the natural world. Each stone was carefully chosen and placed, often aligning with the surrounding landscape in a way that blended architecture with nature. The result is a legacy of structures that have endured for centuries, defying time and the elements. As we marvel at these feats of engineering, it's clear that the Incas' stone masonry techniques were not just about building walls, but about creating a lasting testament to their ingenuity and reverence for the world around them. Next, we'll uncover how the Inca harnessed the skies, using their architectural alignments to connect with celestial events. Shifting our gaze to the heavens, we now uncover another layer of Inca brilliance, their profound connection to the cosmos. The Inca were masterful astronomers, skillfully aligning their structures with celestial events like solstices and equinoxes. These alignments weren't just architectural flourishes, they served practical and spiritual purposes, deeply intertwined with their daily lives and beliefs. At Machu Picchu, for instance, the Intihuatana stone, often referred to as the hitching post of the sun, was meticulously positioned to mark the sun's position during solstices. This allowed the Inca to predict seasonal changes, which were crucial for agricultural planning. Crops like maize and potatoes thrived thanks to their precise understanding of planting and harvesting cycles guided by the stars. Beyond agriculture, these celestial alignments held deep religious significance. The Inca revered the sun as a deity, and their temples and ceremonial sites were often designed to honor and communicate with this divine force. At Qorikancha, the temple of the sun in Cusco, windows and walls were aligned to capture the sun's rays during key astronomical events, creating dramatic displays of light that reinforced their spiritual connection to the heavens. The Inca also used these alignments for timekeeping, creating a calendar system that organized their religious festivals, agricultural activities, and societal events. At sites like Pisac and Ollantaytambo, shadow play on carefully placed stones marked the passage of time, blending science and spirituality in a way that showcased their holistic worldview. What's truly remarkable is how these alignments were achieved without modern instruments. The Inca relied on keen observation, mathematical precision, and a deep reverence for the natural world. Their ability to harmonize architecture with astronomy is a testament to their ingenuity and their belief in the interconnectedness of all things. As we marvel at these celestial marvels, we begin to understand how the Inca saw themselves not just as builders of stone but as stewards of the cosmos, weaving their legacy into the very fabric of the universe. Next, we'll delve into the ingenuity of their storage systems, exploring how the Inca preserved food and resources in their vast empire. Turning our attention to the practical ingenuity of the Inca, we now explore their remarkable system of storage, a testament to their foresight and engineering prowess. Scattered across the rugged Andean landscapes are the colcas, stone storehouses designed to preserve food and goods for the vast Inca Empire. These structures were not randomly placed, rather, they were strategically positioned at high altitudes, often on hillsides or slopes, where cooler temperatures and airflow naturally slowed the decay of stored items. The colcas were ingeniously constructed with ventilation systems and thick stone walls that maintained stable interior conditions, protecting against the harsh elements of the Andes. By carefully selecting locations with optimal wind patterns and temperature ranges, the Inca ensured that perishable goods like maize, potatoes, and quinoa could be stored for extended periods without spoiling. This network of storehouses played a vital role in sustaining the empire, especially during times of drought or famine, as they allowed for the redistribution of resources to areas in need. The colcas also held military significance, as they could stockpile supplies for armies on the move. What's equally fascinating is the variety in their design. Some were circular, others rectangular, each tailored to the specific needs of the region. The Inuits' understanding of their environment, combined with their engineering expertise, turned these simple structures into lifelines for their civilization. As we reflect on the colcas, we see yet another example of how the Inca harmonized their ingenuity with the natural world, creating solutions that were both practical and sustainable. Next, we'll step into the heart of Inca urban planning, exploring how their cities were masterfully designed to blend function and beauty. Shifting our focus to the Incas' mastery of urban design, we now uncover the brilliance behind their city layouts, a perfect fusion of functionality, beauty, and harmony with nature. At the heart of their empire, cities like Cusco and Machu Picchu stand as shining examples of the Incas' ability to blend architecture with the environment. Cusco, known as the navel of the world, was meticulously planned to reflect both sacred and practical principles. Its streets radiated outward from the central plaza, resembling the rays of the sun, a symbol of their sun god Inti. This layout was not only symbolic but also highly efficient, allowing for easy navigation and effective resource distribution. The city's structures were built with precision-cut stones, fitting together without mortar, a technique that ensured durability in the face of earthquakes. Moving to Machu Picchu, we see an even more profound integration with the natural landscape. Perched high in the Andes, this royal estate was designed to align with the surrounding mountains, rivers, and celestial events. Terraces carved into steep slopes provided space for agriculture, while intricate water channels ensured a steady supply of fresh water. The placement of temples, plazas, and residences followed a deliberate plan, creating a sense of order and balance. What's truly remarkable is how the Inca adapted their designs to the terrain, rather than altering it to fit their needs. They used local stone, maintained natural contours, and ensured that their cities blended seamlessly into the environment. This approach not only enhanced the beauty of their cities but also made them sustainable as they worked with the land rather than against it. The Incas' urban planning also had a social dimension, with spaces designed to foster community and hierarchy. Palaces for rulers, temples for worship, and homes for commoners were all carefully situated to reflect societal roles. Even today, the ruins of these cities continue to inspire awe, standing as a testament to the Incas' ingenuity and their deep respect for the natural world. As we marvel at their urban achievements, we're reminded of how the Inca turned their cities into living masterpieces, where every stone and pathway tells a story of harmony and purpose. Next, we'll delve into the fortresses that guarded the empire, exploring how the Inca used strategic design to protect their people and power. Turning our attention from the harmonious cityscapes, we now venture into the realm of Inca fortresses, where strategic brilliance and rugged landscapes converge to create formidable defenses. Among these, Sacsayhuamán stands out as a masterpiece of military architecture. Perched on a hill overlooking Cusco, this fortress was designed not just to protect the city but to awe its enemies. Its zigzagging walls, constructed from massive stone blocks, some weighing more than 100 tons, were arranged in a sawtooth pattern that made them nearly impregnable. The precision with which these stones were cut and fitted together without mortar remains a mystery, showcasing the Incas' unparalleled engineering skills. Equally impressive is Ollantaytambo, a fortress and ceremonial center nestled high in the sacred valley. Unlike traditional fortresses, Ollantaytambo's design incorporated terraces, temples, and water channels, blending defensive and spiritual purposes. Its elevated position provided a clear vantage point to monitor approaching threats, while its intricate stonework demonstrated the Incas' mastery over their environment. The fortress was built using stones quarried from a mountainside miles away, a feat that required immense labor and ingenuity. Transporting these massive blocks across rivers and up steep terrain remains a mystery, defying modern explanations. Both Sacsayhuamán and Ollantaytambo were strategically located, taking advantage of natural topography to enhance their defenses. High cliffs, steep slopes, and narrow passages made them difficult to attack, while their elevated positions allowed defenders to spot enemies from afar. The Inca also incorporated psychological warfare into their designs, with towering walls and imposing structures intended to intimidate invaders. Beyond their military functions, these fortresses served as symbols of power, reinforcing the authority of the Inca rulers and their divine connection to the gods. The combination of practical defense and symbolic grandeur underscores the Incas' holistic approach to architecture, where every structure had a purpose and meaning. As we explore these colossal fortresses, we're reminded of the Incas' ability to transform the harsh Andean landscape into a shield for their empire, blending strength, strategy, and artistry in ways that continue to baffle and inspire us. Next, we'll journey to the quarries that supplied the stone for these monumental creations, uncovering the secrets of how the Inca sourced and shaped their building materials. Shifting our focus from the towering fortresses, we now descend into the heart of the Inca's stone quarries, where the raw materials for their monumental structures were sourced. The quarry at Qorikancha stands as a testament to the Inca's ingenuity, located just south of Cusco. Here, massive stone blocks were extracted from the earth, each destined to become part of the empire's most iconic buildings. The process began with identifying the perfect stone, often granite or andesite, prized for their durability and aesthetic appeal. Using simple tools like bronze chisels and stone hammers, workers meticulously shaped the blocks, achieving remarkable precision despite the lack of modern technology. What's truly astonishing is how the Inca managed to transport these colossal stones, some weighing over 100 tons, across rugged terrain. They didn't have wheels or draft animals, so instead they relied on a combination of manpower, levers, and rolling logs to move the stones. Teams of workers would haul the blocks using ropes made from plant fibers, while others guided them along carefully prepared ramps and pathways. The journey from quarry to construction site often spanned miles, requiring immense coordination and effort. Once the stones arrived, they were shaped further to fit seamlessly into their designated spaces. The Incas' ability to achieve such tight joints without mortar remains a marvel of engineering. Beyond their technical skills, the quarries also reveal the Incas' deep connection to the land. They selected stone not just for its functionality, but for its spiritual significance, believing it carried the essence of the earth itself. The challenges they overcame, from extraction to transportation and shaping, highlight their extraordinary resourcefulness and determination. As we explore these quarries, we gain a deeper appreciation for the labor and artistry behind each stone block, and how these seemingly ordinary materials were transformed into the enduring legacy of the Inca civilization. Next, we'll delve into the opulent royal estates, where grandeur and innovation reached new heights. Turning our attention now to the lavish royal estates, it's impossible not to marvel at how the Inca rulers turned their dwellings into masterpieces of both luxury and innovation. Machu Picchu, perhaps the most iconic of these estates, stands as a testament to their architectural brilliance. Perched high in the Andes, this citadel was more than just a retreat for the elite. It was a carefully designed sanctuary that blended seamlessly with its natural surroundings. The terraced fields, intricate stone buildings, and sophisticated water systems all served practical purposes, but they also reflected the Incas' deep reverence for the land and their ability to harmonize with it. Moving on to Pisac, another remarkable royal estate, we see a similar fusion of functionality and grandeur. Its terraces cascade down the mountainside like a magnificent staircase, designed not only for agriculture but also to showcase the ruler's power and connection to the earth. The temples and ceremonial spaces within these estates were crafted with precision, often aligned with celestial events, further emphasizing the Incas' spiritual and astronomical knowledge. Beyond their architectural splendor, these estates played a crucial role in the empire's cultural and political life. They were places where the rulers could assert their authority, host important ceremonies, and demonstrate their divine connection. The careful planning and craftsmanship behind these estates reveal not just the Incas' engineering prowess, but also their ability to create spaces that were both awe-inspiring and deeply meaningful. As we explore these royal estates, we gain insight into the lives of the Inca elite and the values that shaped their civilization. Next, we'll uncover the sacred sites that held profound spiritual significance for the Inca people. Now, let's step into the world of the sacred, where the Incas' devotion to their gods and the cosmos came to life in breathtaking ways. Religious sites were the heart of Inca spirituality, serving as places of worship, ceremony, and connection to the divine. Among these, the Temple of the Sun in Cusco, known as Qorikancha, stands out as one of the most revered. Its walls, once covered in gold, reflected the Incas' belief in the sun god Inti as the source of life and power. The precision of its stone masonry, with seamless joints and intricate designs, was not just an engineering feat but a spiritual statement, showing their dedication to honoring the divine with perfection. Another remarkable site is the ceremonial complex of Kenko, where carved stone channels and altars suggest it was a place for rituals and astronomical observations. The unique rock formations and underground chambers here are thought to have been used for ceremonies tied to the cycles of nature and the heavens. Similarly, at the mountain shrine of Pachacamac near modern-day Lima, the Inca built a vast temple complex dedicated to the creator god of the same name. Pilgrims traveled great distances to seek blessings and guidance, making it one of the most important spiritual hubs in the empire. These sites were more than just physical structures, they were deeply woven into the Inca worldview. Their alignment with celestial events such as solstices and equinoxes reveals a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and its connection to agriculture and religion. The Inca believed that their gods controlled the natural world, and by honoring them through these sacred spaces, they ensured harmony and prosperity for their people. The spiritual significance of these sites extended beyond the elite, as they were central to the daily lives and beliefs of the entire empire. As we explore these sacred places, we glimpse not only the Incas' religious devotion, but also their profound ability to merge the spiritual with the scientific, creating a legacy that continues to inspire awe today. Next, we'll take a closer look at the Incas' unique agricultural laboratories and their role in shaping the empire's food production. Moving from the spiritual to the practical, we now turn our attention to one of the Incas' most ingenious innovations, their agricultural laboratories. Among these, the circular terraces of Moray stand out as a testament to their scientific curiosity and mastery of farming techniques. Often referred to as an ancient agricultural experiment station, Moray's unique design features a series of concentric terraces descending into a natural depression. Each level creates its own microclimate, with temperatures varying by several degrees from top to bottom. This ingenious setup allowed the Inca to test and adapt different crops to a range of environmental conditions, effectively turning Moray into a living laboratory. The purpose of these experiments was not just academic but deeply practical. By understanding how crops responded to varying temperatures and soil conditions, the Inca could optimize their agricultural output across the diverse landscapes of their empire. This innovation was crucial for sustaining a population spread across mountains, valleys, and deserts. Crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa were likely among those tested here, helping the Inca develop strains that were more resilient and productive. What makes Moray even more remarkable is its precise engineering. The terraces were carefully constructed to ensure proper drainage and soil retention, preventing erosion and maintaining fertility. The entire site reflects the Incas' ability to blend observation, experimentation, and engineering into a system that revolutionized their agriculture. These advancements allowed them to feed a vast empire and thrive in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. The legacy of Moray and other agricultural laboratories extends beyond the Inca civilization. Modern scientists and farmers continue to study these sites for insights into sustainable farming practices. The Incas' ability to harness natural elements and adapt them to human needs remains a source of inspiration, showcasing their deep understanding of the land and its potential. As we explore these marvels of agricultural ingenuity, we gain a deeper appreciation for how the Inca not only survived but flourished in harmony with their environment. Next, we'll delve into the intricate water temples that played a vital role in both their engineering and spirituality. Shifting our focus to the sacred, we now explore the Incas' remarkable water temples, where engineering and spirituality flowed together in harmony. Among these, the sites of Tipon and Tambomache stand as shining examples of how the Inca revered water, not just as a life-giving resource but as a divine force. These temples were masterpieces of hydraulic engineering, designed to channel water in ways that were both functional and profoundly symbolic. At Tipon, the intricate irrigation systems and fountains showcased the Incas' unparalleled skill in managing water. Terraces and canals were carefully constructed to control the flow, ensuring that every drop was used efficiently. Water cascaded from one level to the next, creating a mesmerizing display that mirrored the natural rhythms of the environment. But Tipon was more than a feat of engineering. It was also a place of ritual and reverence. Scholars believe it may have served as a royal garden, where Inca rulers could commune with the sacred element, reflecting their connection to both the earth and the heavens. Tambomache, often called the Bath of the Inca, takes this fusion of function and spirituality even further. Here, a series of aqueducts and canals fed water into a ceremonial site where it flowed through carefully carved channels and fountains. The precision of the stonework is breathtaking, with each piece fitting so tightly that water moves seamlessly without spillage. This site is thought to have been a place of purification and worship, where rituals honored the life-giving properties of water. Tambomache's design also reflects the Incas' deep understanding of hydraulics as the water flows continuously, a testament to their ability to harness and control this precious resource. For the Inca, water was more than a practical necessity. It was a symbol of fertility, renewal, and the divine. Their water temples were not just engineering marvels but spiritual hubs where the physical and metaphysical worlds intertwined. The careful alignment of these sites with natural springs and rivers underscores their belief in the sacredness of the earth itself. As we marvel at the ingenuity of Tipon and Tambomache, we're reminded of how the Inca saw water as both a scientific challenge and a spiritual gift. Their ability to blend these perspectives into structures that endure to this day is a testament to their holistic worldview. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of their mining techniques, another realm where practicality and ingenuity intersected in extraordinary ways. Turning our attention to the depths of the earth, we now uncover the fascinating world of Inca mining techniques. The Inca civilization, known for its architectural and engineering prowess, also excelled in extracting the very materials that fueled their grandeur: gold, silver, and other precious metals. Their methods combined innovation, resourcefulness, and a deep understanding of their environment, leaving behind a legacy that still captivates modern researchers. The Inca approached mining with the same precision and ingenuity they applied to their structures. They primarily relied on manual labor, using simple yet effective tools made from bronze, stone, and wood. Hammers, chisels, and picks were crafted to chip away at rock and ore, while fires were often lit to heat the stone, making it easier to break. This process, known as fire setting, demonstrated their ability to adapt natural elements to their needs. One of the most striking aspects of Inca mining was their use of water. They constructed intricate systems of channels and basins to divert streams and wash away debris, exposing the valuable metals beneath. This technique, reminiscent of their hydraulic engineering in sites like Tipon, highlights their skill in harnessing water for multiple purposes. The extracted metals were then transported across the empire, often carried by llamas along the vast network of Inca roads. Gold and silver held immense cultural and spiritual significance for the Inca. These metals were not merely symbols of wealth but were deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs. Gold was associated with the sun, considered the divine father of the Inca, while silver represented the moon, the mother goddess. These metals adorned temples, palaces, and sacred objects, enhancing their connection to the divine. The practical uses of these metals were equally impressive. Gold and silver were meticulously crafted into jewelry, ceremonial objects, and even architectural embellishments. The famous golden walls of Qorikancha, the Temple of the Sun, are a testament to their mastery of metallurgy. These resources also played a role in diplomacy, as gifts of finely crafted metal objects were exchanged to strengthen alliances and demonstrate power. The Incas' mining techniques were not just about extraction, they reflected a holistic approach to resource management. They carefully selected mining sites to minimize environmental impact and ensured that the land was restored after use. This sustainable approach, combined with their technical skill, underscores their respect for the natural world and their ability to balance practicality with spirituality. As we explore the legacy of Inca mining, we're reminded of how their ingenuity extended beyond the surface, deep into the earth itself. Their ability to harness natural resources while honoring their cultural values is yet another example of their extraordinary achievements. Next, we'll delve into the artistic side of Inca civilization, where their creativity and craftsmanship truly shone. Now, let's explore the artistic brilliance that defined Inca architecture, where every stone and surface told a story. The Inca were not just master builders, they were artists who infused their structures with cultural and symbolic depth. Their carvings, sculptures, and decorative motifs were more than mere embellishments. They were expressions of their worldview, spirituality, and connection to the natural environment. One of the most striking artistic elements of Inca architecture is the intricate stone carvings found at sites like Qorikancha and Ollantaytambo. These carvings often depicted symbolic shapes such as spirals, zigzags, and animal figures, each carrying profound meanings. Spirals, for example, symbolized the cycles of life and the cosmos, while zigzags were thought to represent lightning, a powerful force in Inca mythology. These designs were not randomly placed but carefully integrated into the architecture to convey messages and honor the divine. Sculptures also played a significant role in Inca art, often taking the form of sacred idols or ceremonial objects. These sculptures were typically made from stone, bronze, or precious metals like gold and silver. They depicted deities, ancestors, and mythical beings, serving as focal points for rituals and worship. The craftsmanship was meticulous, with every detail meticulously carved to reflect the spiritual essence of the subject. Decorative motifs were another hallmark of Inca architecture, seen in the intricate patterns adorning walls, doorways, and ceremonial spaces. These motifs often drew inspiration from nature, featuring representations of plants, animals, and celestial bodies. For example, the sun and moon motifs were commonly used in temples like Qorikancha, symbolizing the dual forces of creation and renewal in Inca cosmology. The cultural and symbolic meanings behind these artistic elements reveal the Incas' deep reverence for the natural and spiritual worlds. Their art was not created for aesthetic purposes alone, but as a way to communicate their beliefs, values, and traditions. It served as a bridge between the human and divine, grounding their architecture in a sense of sacred purpose. As we admire the artistic mastery of the Inca, we gain a deeper appreciation for how they transformed functional structures into works of art. Their ability to blend form, function, and symbolism is a testament to their creativity and cultural sophistication. Up next, we'll uncover the mysteries of Inca burial sites and the spiritual beliefs that shaped their practices. Turning our attention to the realm of the afterlife, the Incas' approach to burial sites reveals a fascinating blend of engineering and spirituality. For the Inca, death was not an end but a transition, and their burial practices were deeply rooted in their beliefs about the eternal cycle of life. Their methods for preserving and honoring the dead were both practical and profoundly symbolic, reflecting their reverence for ancestors and the spiritual world. Mummification was one of the most striking practices of the Inca, reserved primarily for royalty and nobles. The process involved carefully preserving the bodies of the deceased, often by desiccation or the use of natural preservatives. These mummies, known as malquis, were treated with great respect and were believed to retain a connection to the living. Unlike in other cultures, Inca mummies were not hidden away in tombs, but were often kept in sacred spaces where they could be consulted during ceremonies or important decisions. This practice highlights the Incas' belief that their ancestors continued to play an active role in the community's daily life. Burial chambers also played a significant role in Inca funerary practices. These chambers, often carved into rock or built into terraced structures, were designed to protect the remains of the deceased while honoring their status. Some burial sites, like those at Machu Picchu and Qorikancha, were strategically placed in elevated locations, symbolizing the deceased's ascent to the heavens. The chambers were often filled with offerings such as pottery, textiles, and food, intended to provide for the deceased in the afterlife. These offerings were not just practical but also symbolic, representing the Incas' belief in reciprocity between the living and the dead. The spiritual beliefs surrounding death were central to Inca burial practices. They viewed death as a continuation of the life journey, with the soul embarking on a new phase of existence. This belief was reflected in their careful treatment of the dead, ensuring that they were prepared for their journey to the afterlife. The Inca also believed in the existence of three realms: the upper world, the earthly world, and the underworld, each playing a role in the deceased's spiritual journey. Through their burial practices, the Inca demonstrated a profound respect for the cycle of life and death. Their engineering skills were matched by their spiritual insights, creating burial sites that were both functional and deeply meaningful. As we uncover these practices, we gain a deeper understanding of how the Inca honored their ancestors and navigated the mysteries of the afterlife. Next, we'll explore the unique terraced cities of the Inca and how they blended urban planning with the natural landscape. Shifting our focus to the ingenuity of Inca urban design, the terraced cities of the Inca stand as a testament to their ability to harmonize functionality with natural beauty. These cities, such as Pisac and Ollantaytambo, were masterfully built into the steep slopes of the Andes, showcasing both practical and aesthetic brilliance. The terraces served a dual purpose, transforming challenging mountainous terrain into usable space while preventing soil erosion and landslides. By carving wide, flat platforms into the hillsides, the Inca created stable foundations for buildings, plazas, and agricultural fields. This innovative approach allowed them to maximize space in areas where flat land was scarce, ensuring their cities could thrive in even the most rugged environments. Beyond their practical use, the terraces added a stunning visual element to the landscape. Arranged in precise, symmetrical patterns, they created a striking interplay of lines and levels that blended seamlessly with the natural contours of the mountains. This aesthetic harmony was not accidental but reflected the Incas' deep connection to their environment and their belief in living in balance with nature. The terraces also played a crucial role in urban planning, organizing space for residential, ceremonial, and agricultural activities. In cities like Pisac, the terraces were strategically designed to support a self-sufficient community, with upper levels often reserved for temples and observatories, while the lower terraces were used for farming. This layered approach to urban design ensured that every part of the city served a specific purpose, contributing to the overall efficiency and sustainability of the settlement. The terraced cities of the Inca were more than just engineering marvels, they were a reflection of their values and way of life. By blending practicality with aesthetic beauty, the Inca created urban spaces that were both functional and inspiring. As we explore these terraced cities, we gain a deeper appreciation for how the Inca transformed the natural landscape into thriving centers of culture and innovation. Next, we'll delve into the agricultural innovations that sustained the Inca Empire and supported its remarkable growth. Turning now to the Incas' mastery of agriculture, we uncover a system of innovations that not only sustained their vast empire, but also allowed it to flourish in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. The Incas' agricultural techniques were so advanced that they continue to inspire modern farming practices today. At the heart of their success was a deep understanding of their environment. The Inca developed sophisticated methods of crop rotation, carefully alternating the types of crops grown in specific areas to maintain soil fertility. This practice prevented soil depletion and ensured that the land remained productive year after year. By rotating crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa, they maximized yields while preserving the health of their fields. Equally impressive was their irrigation system, which harnessed the natural flow of water from the Andes to their terraced fields. Using a network of canals, aqueducts, and reservoirs, they directed water precisely where it was needed, even in the driest seasons. This ensured that crops received consistent hydration, a critical factor in the success of high-altitude farming. The Incas' ability to manage water resources was a testament to their engineering ingenuity and their commitment to sustainability. Soil management was another area where the Inca excelled. They developed techniques to enrich the soil using natural fertilizers like guano from coastal bird colonies and composted organic matter. By carefully tending to the land, they transformed rocky, infertile terrain into fertile farmland capable of supporting millions of people. These agricultural innovations had a profound impact on the Inca Empire. They enabled the production of surplus food, which supported a growing population and allowed the empire to expand its territories. Stored in vast kolkas or storehouses, these surpluses also provided a buffer against droughts and other natural disasters, ensuring the empire's resilience. The Incas' agricultural practices were more than just practical. They were a reflection of their philosophy of living in harmony with nature. By respecting the land and its resources, they created a system that sustained their civilization for centuries. As we explore these innovations, we gain a deeper appreciation for how the Inca transformed agriculture into a cornerstone of their empire. Next, we'll examine the strategic design of Inca fortresses and how they protected and strengthened their vast territories. Shifting our focus to the realm of defense, we uncover the brilliance of Inca military architecture, a system designed not only to protect their empire but also to project their power across the Andes. The Inca fortresses were marvels of engineering, strategically placed to guard key routes and deter invaders from challenging their vast territories. At the forefront of their defensive strategy was the fortress of Sacsayhuamán, which we've touched on earlier. Its immense stone walls, arranged in a zigzag pattern, were not just an architectural feat but a tactical one. The design allowed defenders to counterattack from multiple angles, creating a formidable barrier against any assault. The precision with which these stones were cut and fitted together made the structure nearly impervious to siege weapons of the time. Another striking example is the fortress of Ollantaytambo, which served as both a military stronghold and a royal estate. Perched high on a mountain slope, it offered a commanding view of the surrounding valley, enabling the Inca to spot approaching threats long before they arrived. Its terraced walls and intricate stonework provided defensive layers, slowing down attackers and giving defenders the upper hand. The fortress also featured hidden passages and water channels, ensuring that the Inca could withstand prolonged sieges if necessary. The Inca's military architecture extended beyond individual fortresses to a network of defensive structures that guarded critical routes across the empire. Watchtowers and fortified gates were strategically placed along mountain passes and roads, allowing the Inca to control movement and communication within their vast territory. These structures were often built with local materials, blending seamlessly into the landscape while maintaining their strength and functionality. What set the Inca apart was their ability to combine practicality with ingenuity. Their fortresses were not just defensive structures but also symbols of their power and resilience. By integrating these strongholds with their natural surroundings, they created a defense system that was as aesthetically impressive as it was effective. The legacy of Inca military architecture continues to inspire awe and admiration. It stands as a testament to their strategic thinking and their ability to adapt to the challenges of their environment. As we move forward, we'll explore the luxurious royal palaces built by Inca rulers and the cultural significance they held within the empire. Turning our attention to the grandeur of Inca royalty, we now step into the world of their opulent palaces where luxury met architectural mastery. These palaces were more than just residences for the Inca rulers. They were symbols of their divine status and the empire's wealth. Among the most notable examples are the royal palaces in Cusco, which stood as testaments to the Inca's ability to blend functionality with splendor. One of the standout features of these palaces was their intricate stonework. The walls, often constructed with perfectly fitted stones, showcased the Inca's unparalleled masonry skills. These structures were not only durable but also designed to impress, with smooth surfaces and precise angles that reflected the ruler's power and prestige. Inside, the palaces were adorned with gold, silver, and finely woven textiles, creating an atmosphere of opulence that left visitors in awe. Beyond their architectural beauty, these palaces served as centers of administration and culture. They were places where the Inca rulers conducted matters of state, received foreign dignitaries, and hosted elaborate ceremonies. The layout of these palaces often included courtyards, ceremonial halls, and private quarters, each space meticulously designed to serve a specific purpose. The cultural significance of these palaces cannot be overstated. They were not just homes for the elite, but also spiritual and political hubs that reinforced the rulers' connection to the gods. The Inca believed their rulers were descendants of the sun god Inti, and the palaces were built to reflect this divine lineage. This sacred connection was evident in the alignment of certain structures with astronomical events, further emphasizing the Incas' mastery of both architecture and cosmology. The royal palaces also played a crucial role in unifying the empire. By showcasing the wealth and power of the ruling class, they inspired loyalty and awe among the people. They were also centers of innovation where artisans, engineers, and architects gathered to create some of the empire's most stunning works. Today, the remnants of these palaces offer a glimpse into the grandeur of the Inca civilization. They remind us of the empire's ability to create structures that were not only functional but also deeply symbolic. As we continue our journey, we'll delve into the spiritual landmarks that shaped Inca religion and cosmology, uncovering the profound connections between their beliefs and the natural world. As we journey deeper into the spiritual heart of the Inca civilization, we now turn our gaze to the sacred landmarks that shaped their beliefs and connected them to the cosmos. For the Inca, the natural world was not just a backdrop to life. It was a living, breathing entity filled with divine energy. Mountains, rivers, and stones were not mere physical features. They were sacred entities imbued with spiritual significance and revered as embodiments of the gods. Take, for example, the towering peaks of the Andes, which the Inca believed were the dwellings of powerful deities. Mountains like Apu Orsangate and Apu Salcante were considered protectors of the land and its people. The Inca revered these peaks as sources of life, where water, the lifeblood of their agriculture, originated. Pilgrimages to these sacred mountains were common, as the Inca sought blessings, guidance, and protection from the gods who resided there. Rivers, too, held a profound place in Inca cosmology. Flowing water was seen as a manifestation of the divine feminine, representing fertility, purification, and renewal. The Urubamba River, known as the sacred river of the Inca, was especially venerated. Its waters were believed to carry the blessings of the gods, nourishing the land and its people. Rituals and offerings were often conducted along its banks, honoring the life-giving force it represented. Even rocks and stones were sacred to the Inca. Specific stones, known as huacas, were believed to be physical embodiments of spiritual power. These huacas could be naturally occurring formations or intricately carved stones, often placed in ceremonial sites or along pilgrimage routes. The Inca would offer prayers, food, and other gifts to these huacas, seeking their protection and favor. The alignment of these sacred landmarks with astronomical events further highlights the Inca's deep connection to the cosmos. Mountains, rivers, and stones were often positioned in ways that marked solstices, equinoxes, or other celestial occurrences. This alignment wasn't just practical, it was spiritual, reinforcing the Incas' belief that their lives were intertwined with the rhythms of the universe. These spiritual landmarks were more than just places of worship. They were integral to the Incas' identity and worldview. They reinforced the empire's cohesion, as people from all corners of the realm would gather to honor these sacred sites. This shared spiritual practice fostered a sense of unity and purpose, binding the empire together under a common belief system. As we reflect on these sacred landmarks, we gain a deeper understanding of how the Inca saw themselves as part of a greater cosmic order. Their reverence for the natural world reminds us of the profound connections between humanity, spirituality, and the environment. Next, we'll explore the tools and techniques that made Inca agriculture so innovative, uncovering how they harnessed the land to sustain their vast empire. Turning our attention to the practical ingenuity of the Inca, let's delve into the tools that fueled their agricultural success. The Inca civilization thrived in the challenging terrain of the Andes, and their ability to cultivate crops at such high altitudes was made possible by their innovative farming tools. One of their most essential instruments was the foot plow, known as the chaki-takla. This simple yet effective tool consisted of a wooden handle with a sharp, angled tip, often made of bronze or stone. Farmers would use their foot to push the plow into the soil, breaking the ground for planting. This method was particularly well suited to the steep, rocky slopes of the Andes, where traditional animal-drawn plows would have struggled. In addition to the foot plow, the Inca relied on handheld hoes called lampa for weeding and cultivating the soil. These tools were crafted from durable materials like stone or metal and featured a flat, broad blade that made it easier to turn and aerate the soil. The design of the lampa allowed farmers to work efficiently in tightly spaced terraces, ensuring that every inch of land was productive. The Incas' understanding of ergonomics is evident in these tools, as they were shaped to minimize strain and maximize efficiency during long hours of labor. The efficiency of these tools was matched by their practicality. The Inca designed their agricultural implements to be lightweight and portable, making them easy to transport across the varied landscapes of their empire. This portability was crucial for a civilization that relied on a network of terraces and fields spread across thousands of miles. Moreover, the materials used to make these tools were readily available, ensuring that even remote communities could produce and maintain them without difficulty. Beyond their functionality, these tools also reflect the Incas' deep connection to their environment. By crafting instruments that harmonized with the Andean landscape, they were able to cultivate crops like potatoes, maize, and quinoa with remarkable success. The durability and simplicity of their tools allowed them to sustain their agricultural practices for centuries, feeding a vast empire and laying the foundation for their enduring legacy. As we uncover the brilliance of Inca agricultural tools, it becomes clear that their success was not just a matter of engineering. It was a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness. Next, we'll explore the tambos, the way stations that kept the Inca road network thriving, ensuring the empire's connectivity and efficiency. Shifting our focus to the backbone of the Inca Empire's connectivity, let's explore the tambos, the ingenious way stations that dotted their vast road network. These stations were more than just resting points. They were essential hubs that kept the empire running smoothly. Strategically placed along the extensive Inca road system, which spanned over 25,000 miles, tambos served as lifelines for travelers, messengers, and traders alike. Each tambo was carefully positioned at intervals of roughly 1 day's journey, offering weary travelers a place to rest, replenish supplies, and prepare for the next leg of their trip. These stations were equipped with storage rooms filled with food, clothing, and tools, ensuring that travelers had everything they needed. For the Inca's swift messengers, known as chasquis, tambos were critical. These runners relied on the stations to exchange messages across the empire, creating a relay system that allowed information to travel hundreds of miles in a matter of days. This communication network was so efficient that it's often compared to a pre-modern postal service. But the tambos were more than just functional, they were also showcases of Inca engineering. Built with the same precision and durability as their other structures, these way stations featured sturdy stone walls and simple yet effective designs that blended seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. Some tambos even included small administrative offices where local officials could oversee supplies and maintain order along the roads. The strategic importance of tambos extended beyond logistics. They played a vital role in unifying the empire, connecting distant regions and facilitating the movement of goods, troops, and information. This network of stations was a testament to the Incas' organizational genius, enabling them to manage an empire that stretched across some of the most challenging terrains in the world. As we leave the tambos behind, our journey through Inca engineering marvels continues with a look at their artistic expression, where stone carvings and intricate designs reveal yet another layer of their cultural brilliance. Moving from the practical ingenuity of the tambos, we now step into the realm of the Incas' artistic expression, where their creativity and cultural identity shine through their architecture and craftsmanship. The Inca were not just master engineers, they were also profound artists who infused meaning and beauty into every stone, wall, and fabric they created. Their art was deeply intertwined with their beliefs, society, and connection to the natural world, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate us today. One of the most striking forms of Inca artistic expression is found in their stone carvings. These intricate designs were more than mere decoration, they were a language of symbols, telling stories of their gods, ancestors, and the cosmos. At sites like Qorikancha, for example, the carvings include spirals, zigzags, and other patterns that are believed to represent the cycles of life and the universe. These carvings were not just aesthetic, they were spiritual, serving as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Beyond stone, the Inca also expressed their artistry through textiles, which were considered among the most valuable items in their society. Using wool from llamas and alpacas, Inca weavers created vibrant fabrics adorned with geometric patterns, animal motifs, and symbolic imagery. These textiles were more than just clothing. They conveyed social status, identity, and even history. Some designs were reserved for nobility, while others told stories of battles, rituals, or myths. The precision and complexity of Inca weaving rivaled even their stone masonry, showcasing their versatility as artisans. Murals, though less common due to the passage of time, also played a role in Inca artistic expression. Found in some of their ceremonial sites, these paintings depicted scenes of worship, nature, and daily life, offering a glimpse into how the Inca saw and celebrated their world. The colors used in these murals were derived from natural pigments, further emphasizing their connection to the environment. Art was not separate from function for the Inca, it was woven into the very fabric of their architecture. Temples, palaces, and even homes often featured artistic elements that served both practical and symbolic purposes. For instance, the golden walls of Qorikancha not only displayed wealth but also represented the sun god Inti, reflecting the Incas' deep spiritual beliefs. Similarly, the terraces of Ollantaytambo were not just agricultural feats but also works of art, harmonizing with the landscape in a way that felt almost sacred. The cultural and symbolic meanings behind Inca art reveal a civilization that saw beauty and purpose in every aspect of life. Their carvings, textiles, and murals were not just expressions of creativity, but also reflections of their worldview, their relationship with the gods, and their respect for the natural world. As we marvel at these artistic achievements, we are reminded that the Inca were not just builders of stone, but also weavers of stories, creators of meaning, and guardians of a rich cultural heritage. Now, as we turn our attention to the next chapter, we'll uncover the mysteries of their intricate stone carvings, which hold secrets of their rituals and beliefs. The intricate stone carvings of the Inca stand as a testament to their artistic mastery and spiritual depth. Found at sites like Qorikancha, these carvings are not just decorative elements but are imbued with profound symbolic meaning. Spirals, zigzags, and other geometric patterns are etched into the stone, each design believed to represent the cycles of life, the cosmos, and the interconnectedness of all things. These carvings were far more than art, they were a form of communication with the divine, a way for the Inca to express their understanding of the universe and their place within it. These stone carvings likely played a significant role in Inca rituals and ceremonies. At Qorikancha, for example, the carvings are found in areas that were likely used for religious gatherings. The spirals may have symbolized the journey of the soul, while the zigzags could represent the pathways between the earthly and spiritual realms. As participants moved through these spaces, the carvings would have served as visual guides, enhancing the spiritual experience and connecting them to the sacred. The precision of these carvings is remarkable, especially considering the tools available to the Inca. They used simple materials like bronze and stone to create intricate designs that have withstood centuries of weathering. This level of craftsmanship reflects not only their technical skill, but also their dedication to preserving their spiritual traditions. The carvings were a way to honor their gods, commemorate their ancestors, and ensure their beliefs were passed down through generations. Another fascinating aspect of these carvings is their integration into the natural landscape. At many sites, the carvings are carved directly into the bedrock or large boulders, blending seamlessly with the surrounding environment. This harmony between art and nature highlights the Incas' deep reverence for the earth and their belief in its sacredness. It's as if the carvings were meant to amplify the spiritual energy of the site, turning the land itself into a place of worship. The purpose of these carvings extended beyond the spiritual. They also served as markers of identity and history, telling stories of the Incas' origins, their victories, and their connection to the cosmos. In a society without a written language, these carvings were a powerful means of preserving and transmitting knowledge. They were a visual language that spoke to both the heart and the mind, bridging the gap between the tangible and the ethereal. As we examine these stone carvings, we are reminded of the Incas' profound ability to merge artistry with spirituality. Their carvings were not just static designs, but dynamic expressions of their worldview, inviting us to glimpse the mysteries of their rituals and beliefs. Each line and pattern tells a story, waiting to be deciphered by those who seek to understand the legacy of this remarkable civilization. Turning our attention now, we'll explore another fascinating aspect of Inca ingenuity, their mastery of water channels, which reveals yet another layer of their engineering brilliance. Shifting our focus now, let's delve into the remarkable water channels of the Inca, a testament to their unparalleled engineering prowess. These intricate networks of aqueducts and irrigation systems were not only vital for sustaining agriculture, but also a cornerstone of their urban planning. The precision with which these channels were designed and constructed continues to astonish modern engineers, showcasing the Incas' deep understanding of hydraulics and their ability to harmonize with the natural environment. One of the most striking examples of Inca water management can be seen at Tipon, often referred to as an ancient engineering masterpiece. Here, a complex system of canals, fountains, and reservoirs was meticulously carved into the landscape. These channels were designed to distribute water evenly across terraced fields, ensuring crops received the right amount of moisture without causing erosion. The Incas' ability to control the flow of water with such precision highlights their mastery over their environment and their commitment to sustainable agriculture. Equally impressive is the network of aqueducts found in Cusco, which supplied the city with fresh drinking water. These channels were crafted with such accuracy that they maintained a consistent flow even during the dry season. The Inca used gravity to their advantage, designing the aqueducts to follow the natural contours of the land. This not only minimized the need for pumps, but also ensured the water remained clean and uncontaminated as it traveled from the mountains to the city. The construction of these water channels was no small feat. The Inca used local materials such as stone and clay to build durable and long-lasting infrastructure. They employed advanced techniques to create tight seals between stones, preventing leaks and maximizing efficiency. The result was a system that could withstand the test of time, many of which are still functional today, centuries after their construction. Beyond their practical uses, these water channels also held cultural and spiritual significance. Water was considered a sacred element in Inca cosmology, and the channels were often integrated into ceremonial sites. At locations like Tambamache, water was channeled through fountains and pools in a way that symbolized the life-giving power of the earth. This blend of functionality and spirituality underscores the Incas' holistic approach to engineering, where every structure served multiple purposes. The legacy of these water channels is a testament to the Incas' ingenuity and their ability to adapt to the challenges of their environment. By combining technical skill with a deep respect for nature, they created systems that were not only efficient but also sustainable. As we explore these marvels, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Incas' ability to transform their surroundings in ways that continue to inspire awe and admiration. Next, we'll uncover the astronomical observatories of the Inca, where their understanding of the cosmos shaped their architecture and way of life. Turning our gaze to the skies, the Incas' astronomical observatories reveal yet another layer of their extraordinary ingenuity. These structures were not merely buildings, they were precise instruments designed to track the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. The Incas' deep connection to the cosmos influenced their architecture, agriculture, and spirituality, creating a seamless blend of science and belief. One of the most famous examples of Inca astronomical architecture is the Intihuatana stone at Machu Picchu. This carefully carved stone served as a solar clock, allowing the Inca to determine the exact dates of solstices and equinoxes. During these celestial events, the sun would cast a shadow that aligned perfectly with specific markings on the stone. This precision enabled the Inca to plan agricultural activities, ensuring crops were planted and harvested at the optimal times. Another remarkable site is the Temple of the Sun in Cusco, where windows and openings were strategically placed to capture the first rays of the rising sun during significant astronomical events. This alignment not only marked important dates in the Inca calendar, but also reinforced their religious beliefs. The sun, or in Thai, was considered the most important deity in Inca cosmology, and these observatories became sacred spaces where rituals honoring the sun were performed. The Incas' understanding of astronomy extended beyond solstices and equinoxes. They also tracked lunar cycles and the movements of constellations, which played a crucial role in their agricultural calendar. For instance, the appearance of certain stars signaled the onset of the rainy season, guiding farmers to prepare their fields. This integration of astronomy into daily life highlights the Incas' ability to harness celestial knowledge for practical purposes. What makes these observatories truly remarkable is their harmony with the natural landscape. The Inca did not rely on complex instruments. Instead, they used the contours of the land and the positions of natural features to create their astronomical tools. This approach not only demonstrated their resourcefulness but also their reverence for the environment. The legacy of these observatories lies in their multifaceted significance. They were not just scientific tools but also spiritual centers that connected the Inca to the cosmos. By studying the heavens, the Inca gained insights that shaped their culture, agriculture, and way of life. As we move forward, we'll explore the Incas' colcas or storehouses, which played a vital role in preserving food and goods across their vast empire. Now, let's shift our focus to the Incas' ingenious system of agricultural storage, embodied by their colcas or storehouses. These structures were more than just places to keep food. They were masterpieces of engineering designed to sustain an empire that spanned vast and varied terrains. The Inca understood the importance of preserving surplus crops, and their colcas played a pivotal role in ensuring food security for their people. The construction of these storehouses was nothing short of remarkable. Built with local materials like stone and adobe, the colcas were strategically designed to regulate temperature and humidity. Their thick walls and elevated locations allowed for natural ventilation, keeping stored grains, potatoes, and other crops safe from spoilage. In some cases, the Inca even used underground storage to take advantage of the cooler earth temperatures, further showcasing their innovative approach to preservation. Location was a critical factor in the effectiveness of these storehouses. The Inca placed colcas along their extensive road network, often near agricultural centers or in high-altitude areas where cooler climates helped preserve goods. This strategic placement ensured that food and supplies could be easily distributed across the empire, even during times of drought or conflict. For example, the kolkhoz near Cusco were used to store surplus crops that could be quickly mobilized to support the capital or nearby communities. One of the most fascinating aspects of the kolkhoz was their role in the Inca's administrative system. These storehouses were meticulously organized, with records kept on quipus knotted strings used for accounting. This system allowed the Inca to track inventory, manage distribution, and plan for future needs with remarkable precision. The kolkhoz were not just storage facilities, they were hubs of economic and logistical control. The legacy of these storehouses lies in their ability to sustain an empire that thrived in some of the world's most challenging environments. By combining advanced construction techniques with strategic planning, the Inca ensured that their people were fed, their economy was stable, and their civilization endured. As we continue our exploration, we'll turn to the urban infrastructure of the Inca, examining how their cities were designed to integrate seamlessly with the natural landscape. Transitioning seamlessly into the next marvel, let's explore the Inca's urban infrastructure, a testament to their mastery of city planning. The Inca didn't just build cities, they crafted them to harmonize with the natural world, creating spaces that were both functional and breathtaking. Their cities, like Cusco and Machu Picchu, were designed with meticulous attention to detail, blending practicality with aesthetic brilliance. At the heart of Inca urban planning were the plazas, central hubs that served as gathering places for ceremonies, markets, and community events. These open spaces were often surrounded by administrative buildings, temples, and homes, creating a balance between public and private life. The plazas were more than just physical spaces. They were the pulse of Inca society, where people connected, exchanged ideas, and celebrated their culture. Roads were another cornerstone of Inca urban design. Their extensive network connected cities, villages, and remote outposts, ensuring the smooth flow of goods, information, and people. These roads were carefully engineered to navigate the challenging Andean terrain, with stone-paved paths, staircases, and even suspension bridges. The Inca understood that a well-connected empire was a strong empire, and their road system was a vital part of their success. Water systems also played a crucial role in Inca cities. The Inca designed intricate networks of canals, fountains, and drainage systems to manage water efficiently. In cities like Machu Picchu, water was channeled from natural springs through stone aqueducts, providing clean water for drinking, irrigation, and ritual use. These systems not only supported daily life, but also reflected the Incas' deep respect for water as a sacred resource. What set Inca urban infrastructure apart was their ability to integrate it with the environment. Rather than imposing their designs on the landscape, the Inca worked with it, using natural features like hills, rivers, and rock formations to guide their plans. This approach created cities that felt like an extension of the land itself, a perfect blend of human ingenuity and natural beauty. The legacy of Inca urban infrastructure lies in its enduring functionality and harmony with nature. Their cities were not just places to live, they were living examples of how civilization could thrive in balance with the world around it. And as we move forward, we'll delve into the artistic elements that adorn these remarkable urban spaces, uncovering the cultural and symbolic meanings behind Inca art and architecture. Moving deeper into the world of Inca spirituality, we now turn our attention to the sacred artifacts that played a central role in their religious practices. The Inca created a myriad of objects that were not just beautiful but also deeply symbolic, serving as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms. Among these, golden idols and ceremonial vessels stand out as some of the most significant. Golden idols were among the most revered artifacts in Inca culture. Crafted with exquisite detail, these idols often represented deities like Inca, the sun god, and Pachamama, the earth mother. Gold was considered the sweat of the sun and was believed to hold divine energy. These idols were placed in temples and used in rituals to honor the gods, seeking their favor and protection. The Inca believed that through these objects they could communicate with the divine, ensuring harmony between the natural and spiritual worlds. Ceremonial vessels, known as quiros, were another essential part of Inca religious life. These vessels, often made of wood, metal, or clay, were intricately decorated with patterns and symbols that told stories of their myths and beliefs. They were used to hold offerings like chicha, a sacred fermented drink which was poured out as a libation to the gods. The act of offering was seen as a way to maintain balance and reciprocity with the divine, a core principle in Inca spirituality. The creation of these artifacts was itself a sacred process. Artisans were highly respected and often worked under the guidance of priests, imbuing each piece with intention and meaning. The materials used, whether gold, silver, or clay, were chosen for their symbolic properties, reflecting the Incas' deep connection to the natural world. These religious artifacts were not just objects of worship, they were also expressions of Inca identity and cosmology. Through them, the Inca conveyed their understanding of the universe, their place within it, and their relationship with the gods. Even today, these artifacts offer us a glimpse into the spiritual heart of the Inca civilization, revealing a culture that saw the sacred in every aspect of life. As we continue our journey, we'll explore how these artifacts were integrated into the broader architectural and artistic achievements of the Inca, uncovering the ways in which their spiritual beliefs shaped their most enduring creations. Shifting our focus to the intersection of faith and farming, we delve into the agricultural rituals that were central to Inca life. The Inca civilization thrived in the Andes, a region where the harsh terrain and unpredictable climate made farming a challenging endeavor. To ensure bountiful harvests, the Inca turned to their gods, weaving agriculture deeply into their spiritual practices. One of the most important rituals was the Inti Raymi, or Festival of the Sun, held during the winter solstice. This grand ceremony was dedicated to Inti, the sun god, who was believed to govern the fertility of the land. The Inca prayed for the sun's warmth and light, essential for the growth of crops like maize and potatoes. The festival involved elaborate dances, music, and offerings of food and drink, symbolizing gratitude and hope for a prosperous farming season. Another key ritual was the chakra kanoi, dedicated to Pachamama, the earth mother. Before planting, farmers would offer chicha, coca leaves, and even small animals to Pachamama, seeking her blessing for fertile soil. The Inca believed that by honoring the earth, they could maintain a harmonious relationship with nature, ensuring that the land would continue to provide for them. These rituals were not just acts of worship, but also practical strategies for survival. By aligning their agricultural activities with natural cycles, the Inca demonstrated a profound understanding of their environment. They observed the movements of the sun, moon, and stars, using this knowledge to determine the best times for planting and harvesting. Through these ceremonies, the Inca expressed their belief in the interconnectedness of all things. The success of their crops was seen as a direct reflection of their spiritual devotion and their ability to live in balance with the natural world. Today, these rituals remind us of the deep connection between humanity and the earth, a bond that the Inca celebrated with reverence and care. As we move forward, we'll explore how these agricultural practices and rituals influenced the Incas' engineering marvels, shaping the way they transformed their landscape into a thriving empire. Turning now to the Incas' mastery of military architecture, we uncover their ingenious defensive strategies that protected their vast empire. The Inca were not only skilled builders but also strategic thinkers, crafting fortresses and walls that stood as both physical barriers and symbols of their power. One of the most remarkable examples is Sacsayhuamán, a fortress perched high above the city of Cusco. Its zigzagging stone walls, made from massive blocks weighing up to several hundred tons, were designed to withstand attacks from any direction. The sheer size and precision of these stones, fitted together without mortar, demonstrate the Incas' advanced engineering skills. Beyond its structural strength, Sacsayhuamán's elevated position provided a commanding view of the surrounding area, allowing defenders to spot approaching enemies from miles away. Another key defensive site is Ollantaytambo, which served as both a royal estate and a military stronghold. Here, the Inca constructed terraced walls that doubled as defensive barriers and agricultural spaces. These terraces not only fortified the site but also allowed it to function as a self-sustaining community during times of siege. The narrow pathways and steep staircases leading up to the fortress further complicated any attempts at invasion, forcing attackers to navigate through a labyrinth of defenses. The strategic placement of these fortresses was no accident. The Inca carefully selected locations that offered natural advantages, such as high ground, narrow passes, or proximity to water sources. By integrating their constructions with the landscape, they created defenses that were both practical and awe-inspiring. Construction techniques varied depending on the site, but the Inca consistently employed their signature stone masonry, using tools like bronze chisels and stone hammers to shape and fit the stones. The result was a network of fortresses that not only protected the empire but also showcased their architectural brilliance. These defensive structures reveal the Incas' foresight and adaptability in the face of threats. By combining natural terrain with human ingenuity, they built a legacy of resilience that continues to impress modern engineers and historians alike. As we explore further, we'll see how these strategies extended beyond walls and forts, influencing every aspect of Inca life and expansion. Shifting our focus from the towering defenses of the Inca Empire, we now step into the realm of the sacred and the eternal. The Incas' approach to death and the afterlife was as meticulously planned as their fortresses, with royal tombs serving as a testament to their spiritual beliefs and reverence for their rulers. Among the most fascinating aspects of Inca culture is their practice of mummification. Inca rulers were preserved with great care, their bodies treated as living entities that continued to hold power even after death. These mummies were often placed in elaborate tombs alongside treasures of gold, silver, and textiles, reflecting the ruler's status and wealth. The tombs themselves were architectural marvels, often carved into mountains or hidden within sacred sites, blending seamlessly with the natural landscape. One striking example is the royal tombs of Machu Picchu, where rulers were laid to rest in chambers adorned with intricate carvings and surrounded by offerings. These tombs were not just burial sites but also places of worship where the living could commune with their ancestors. The Inca believed that the spirits of their rulers continued to guide and protect the empire, making these tombs central to their spiritual and political life. The journey to the afterlife was also a carefully orchestrated process. The Inca believed that death was a transition to the next world, where the soul would join the gods and ancestors. Rituals and ceremonies accompanied the burial process, including sacrifices and offerings of food, drink, and precious goods. These practices ensured that the deceased ruler would have everything they needed in the afterlife, maintaining their status and influence beyond the grave. Interestingly, the Inca also practiced ancestor worship, where mummies of past rulers were brought out during important ceremonies. These mummies were treated as living beings, consulted for advice, and even paraded through the streets. This unique tradition highlights the Incas' belief in the enduring connection between the living and the dead. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Inca engineering, the royal tombs stand as a reminder of their profound connection to the spiritual world. These sacred sites, with their intricate designs and rich symbolism, offer a glimpse into the Incas' understanding of life, death, and the universe. Next, we'll explore how their mastery of irrigation systems transformed the arid Andean landscape into fertile agricultural hubs. Turning our attention now to the lifeblood of Inca agriculture, their irrigation systems stand as a testament to their ingenuity in harnessing water. In the rugged Andean terrain, where rainfall was unpredictable and water scarce, the Inca developed a network of canals, aqueducts, and terraces to ensure their crops thrived. These systems were not just functional but marvels of engineering, designed to distribute water efficiently across vast distances and varying elevations. The terraces carved into the mountainsides were more than just steps for farming. They were integrated with channels that directed water from natural springs, rivers, and rainfall down the slopes. This method prevented soil erosion and maximized agricultural yields, turning steep, barren hillsides into fertile fields. The Incas' understanding of hydrology allowed them to create a self-sustaining system where water flowed naturally, nourishing crops without overwhelming them. Aqueducts and canals further extended the reach of these irrigation networks. Some aqueducts spanned several kilometers, channeling water from distant sources to fields and settlements. These structures were built with precision, using stone and clay to ensure durability and minimal leakage. The Incas' ability to transport water across such challenging landscapes showcases their mastery of engineering and their deep respect for the environment. The impact of these irrigation systems on agricultural productivity was profound. By ensuring a steady water supply, the Inca were able to cultivate a wide variety of crops, from maize and potatoes to quinoa and coca. This agricultural abundance not only sustained their empire but also allowed for the growth of cities, trade, and cultural development. What's remarkable is how these systems were tailored to the local environment. The Inca observed natural water patterns and designed their irrigation networks to work in harmony with the land. This ecological sensitivity, combined with their technical skill, made their agriculture resilient and sustainable, even in the face of challenging conditions. As we marvel at the Incas' irrigation systems, we see yet another example of how they defied the limits of their time. Their ability to transform arid landscapes into thriving farmlands is a legacy that continues to inspire modern agricultural practices. Next, we'll uncover how their architectural designs blended seamlessly with the natural world, creating structures that seem to grow from the earth itself. Shifting our focus to the breathtaking integration of Inca architecture with nature, we uncover yet another layer of their engineering brilliance. The Inca possessed an unparalleled ability to design structures that harmonized perfectly with the environment, creating a seamless blend between the built and natural worlds. This architectural harmony wasn't just about aesthetics, it was a reflection of their deep understanding of and respect for the land they inhabited. One of the most striking examples of this is the way Inca builders used local materials in their constructions. Instead of importing stone or other resources from distant locations, they relied on what was readily available in the surrounding area. This approach not only reduced the effort required for transportation, but also ensured that their structures appeared as if they had naturally emerged from the landscape. Massive stones were often quarried nearby and then shaped with incredible precision to fit into walls and foundations without the use of mortar. What's even more impressive is how the Inca adapted their designs to work with the existing topography. Rather than flattening hills or filling valleys, they incorporated the natural contours of the land into their architectural plans. Terraces, for example, were carved into mountainsides to create flat surfaces for farming, while buildings were constructed to follow the curves of ridges or the edges of cliffs. This technique not only minimized environmental disruption, but also enhanced the stability and durability of their structures. Take the iconic site of Machu Picchu as a prime example. Perched high in the Andes, the city seems to grow organically out of the surrounding peaks and valleys. Its terraces, plazas, and temples are carefully aligned with the natural features of the mountain, creating a sense of unity between the human-made and the natural. The Inca even planned the city's layout to align with astronomical events, further emphasizing their connection to the cosmos. This architectural philosophy extended beyond individual buildings to entire cities and settlements. Cusco, the capital of the Inca Empire, was designed in the shape of a puma, with its head represented by the fortress of Sacsayhuamán. The streets and structures followed the natural flow of the rivers and hills, creating a city that felt rooted in its environment. The Incas' ability to achieve such harmony with nature was more than just a technical achievement, it was a reflection of their worldview. They saw themselves as stewards of the earth, and their architecture embodied this belief. By blending their structures seamlessly with the landscape, they created monuments that were not only functional but also deeply meaningful. As we admire the Incas' architectural harmony, we're reminded of the enduring legacy of their engineering. Their ability to work with rather than against the natural world continues to inspire modern architects and environmentalists alike. Next, we'll explore how these marvels of Inca engineering have left an indelible mark on our understanding of innovation and sustainability. Turning our attention to the lasting influence of Inca engineering, we find that their innovations have left a remarkable legacy that continues to shape modern science and architecture. The Incas' ability to harmonize with nature, master intricate stonework, and create sustainable systems has not only stood the test of time, but also serves as a source of inspiration for contemporary practices. Their engineering marvels remind us that solutions rooted in deep respect for the environment can be both enduring and effective. One of the most striking aspects of Inca engineering is how their techniques align with modern principles of sustainability. By using local materials and adapting designs to the natural landscape, they minimized environmental impact, a concept that resonates strongly with today's green architecture movement. Modern designers often look to the Inca for lessons in integrating structures seamlessly with their surroundings, proving that ancient methods can inform cutting-edge innovations. The precision and durability of Inca stone masonry also continue to captivate experts. Without modern tools or mortar, they achieved seamless joints and colossal constructions that remain intact centuries later. This craftsmanship has sparked interest in understanding their methods, with researchers and engineers studying their techniques to unlock secrets that could enhance modern construction practices. Beyond the physical structures, the Incas' advanced water management systems and agricultural innovations offer valuable insights. Their terraces, aqueducts, and irrigation networks demonstrate a mastery of resource management that remains relevant today. These systems highlight the importance of planning and ingenuity in creating sustainable solutions, especially in regions facing environmental challenges. Moreover, the Incas' ability to align their architecture with astronomical events reflects a sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. This blend of science, spirituality, and engineering continues to inspire awe, encouraging modern architects to explore how their designs can connect with broader natural and cultural narratives. The legacy of Inca engineering is not just a testament to their ingenuity, it's a reminder of the timeless value of working in harmony with nature. Their achievements continue to inspire awe, study, and innovation, proving that the past holds invaluable lessons for the future. As we look back on these marvels, we're left with a profound appreciation for the brilliance of the Inca and the enduring impact of their work. As we wrap up this journey through the incredible world of Inca engineering, it's impossible not to be amazed by the sheer ingenuity and creativity of this ancient civilization. From the colossal stone walls of Sacsayhuamán to the intricate water systems of Tepan, each of these 50 marvels offers a glimpse into a world where engineering was not just about functionality, but also about harmony with nature and the cosmos. The Incas' ability to create structures that defy modern understanding, blending artistry with precision, continues to inspire and baffle us today. These engineering wonders remind us that the past holds secrets and innovations that can still teach us valuable lessons. Whether it's the astronomical alignments of Machu Picchu or the agricultural ingenuity of Moray, Each site tells a story of a civilization that mastered its environment in ways we are still striving to understand. So, what do you think? Which of these marvels left you the most awestruck? Was it the towering terraces of Pisac, the mystical stone carvings of Kenko, or perhaps the enduring mystery of how the Inca transported those massive stones? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which of these wonders captured your imagination. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient ingenuity, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another journey into the mysteries of history. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, sometimes the most extraordinary answers lie in the echoes of the past.